What's up guys, this is Swagrid and today I'm going to be going through my spec, like my talent points that I chosen and the reasons for it, my glyphs and my macros. So yeah, I think we should get started right about now. As you can see, my first choice was Dark Regeneration because I think it's important to my defensive macro that I can heal myself as well as defend myself in a heavy situation of PvP, especially when I'm either capturing or defending the flag carrier. Second choice, Shadow Fury, obviously because it's always useful to have a stun, and what makes it even more useful is the fact that you can stun an 8-yard range. Sacrificial Pact because that's basically a paladin's shield. It's unreal how much damage that can help you absorb, and it can get you out of tight situations. The next one is Blood Fear, instantly fearing someone. Let's face it, how overpowered is that? Only bad thing, it gets broken. Grimoire Supremacy, because obviously you need that minion I've got out there, the Observer, to silence, which is another part of my macro that I use, and that I'll show you at the end of the video. And Manor Fury, because in PvP, what's better than to be able to blast some damage out by using a 500% increase on your AoEs. That's always a good thing to have, especially when you want the Burning Embers for a good Chaos Bolt. So I'd probably go with that spec. I can use that in PvE and PvP, so yeah. My first glyph is Conflagrate, which means to snare someone I do not have to even immolate them anymore, which makes it a lot easier to get away from the target. As well as Burning Embers, you want to have them to fill them things up there, so you can cast more stuff like the Brimstone thing, Chaos Bolt, whatnot. And as well Dark Soul, because while it's off cooldown, your Dark Soul ability passively grants you 10% of the active effects, so if you have that, that just altogether means you hit harder pretty much most of the time, so that's something you really want to have a lot of the time. So yeah, my first macro is the defensive macro, where I use Unending Resolve, Twilight Ward, Sacrificial Pact and Dark Regeneration, which means most of the damage that I take isn't even given to me, and I'm usually pop this when I'm down on health because the Dark Regeneration helps me get my health back up to where I need it to be, and altogether it's just really useful if you want to survive in a battleground, so you don't even have to be going around clicking all the buttons and waste time. Next macro is my DPS macro, where I cast Dark Soul, and because I'm a troll I cast Berserking as a racial, and my Blood Fear, which fears them, and Command Demon, which silences them, so they can't really do much against that. Once I pop that, I always use my Conflagrate and my Chaos Bolt. Chaos Bolt usually hits over 100k with that active, so that means it's a lot better and you have a lot more chance to hit someone very hard. So that's been Swagrid, and see you later.